Welcome. So today we're going to start our exploration of CSS. To that end, I've set up a simple web page so that you can have a look at. You can see we have headings, we have a list, and some text. And what we're going to do is we're going to style that using Purescript. So if I come to here, okay, you can see that I've already done some CSS in the conventional way in a simple CSS file, and I've linked to it in the HTML. So, and this just styles the body. That's why you saw the typeface, the font, and the color is already different. But the subsequent styling, I'm not going to do it here in the CSS file, but in the Purescript program. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the CSS modules I had to import. Before I did that, of course, I had to actually install Purescript CSS. So really, that's really the first thing to do. If I come here, it's power install. Yeah, there you go. I've already done it here. You can see power install save Purescript CSS. So you need that library, and that will install that. And then you can import these modules. Okay, and I'm not going to go through them all now. What we'll do is we're going to do as we come to them. We're going to see them, but just so you see how the imports are, because they're scattered in different modules, which I understand why they did it, but it can make things a bit difficult to track down. Also, I've had to deal with there's this from int from the color module. It basically takes an hexadecimal int. You see right there what it does. So it allows me to generate colors from numbers, because CSS things generate colors, generate numbers. CSS colors are generally specified using numbers. And also now I'm dealing with some name clashes. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these. We'll come to them as we see them. But it has to do with the fact that there's different widths functions, there's different color functions in the HTML and in the CSS libraries in Purescript, and these values none, unset, none are generally always used for different things, and so this basically just allows me to resolve any name clashes, so I get the function that I want. But again, we'll see that as we go along. Alright, so let's get started. We've got right now we're familiar with this, our view, and this is basically the HTML that handles that displayed those things we saw in the web page just now. So for example, it's divided into different parts. You can see, we can see from up here. If we just go up here, we can see we have a header, we have a nav bar, we have a section, and then inside a container we have another section and a side, and that should actually be outside there like that, and then finally the footer. So today what we're going to do is we are going to concentrate on styling the main header. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to style the main header. We're going to see how we add a style to that, how we define a style, and then how we add it. So give me one moment. Okay, so to style the header, what we have to do is we have, excuse me, sorry, let's just take that off. To style the header, we need to define an attribute. So we're going to call the attribute. You see, this is the HTML attribute that we're defining. We'll call it main header style. Yeah, that's very helpful. And this is of type attributes. So it's an HTML attribute, and it's going to go. All we're going to do is we're going to attach it to our header HTML as follows. And the way we do that is very simply, we have bang, and then header style. Okay, so there we go. Now all we have to do is define it. So the way that we define it is simple. Your main header style equals, and then we use the style function, okay, to say that the kind of attribute we want is we want a style attribute. So we do style, and then do, and then we just write down all the CSS attributes. So for example, we'll set the background color to coral, okay, and then we'll set the actual color of the text, so the foreground color, if you like. That's what I should call it. I should call it foreground color. To from int 0x. Alright, let's save that. This will tell us if we've got any errors. Oops. This one, yeah, that's yep. So we got no errors. This one is like warnings, you know. So we're not going to worry about that. It's just asking for typing issue. But we've got no errors, so we can go ahead. We know we can go ahead and compile now, because we know that it will work. So let's get that started. Okay, looks like we've compiled. And no, the Purescript compiler didn't suddenly get really fast. What has happened is that I now have a new recorder that actually lets you pause a recording. The last one, incredibly, did not. But that makes, I think, life easy for you, so you don't have to hear me play. Okay, so let's have a look. If we come down here to our web browser, if we refresh, yep, we see that we have the background color, and also the color as well as changed. So the color is now blue, and we've got a nice background color. All right, so that's good. So we'll continue next time. Until then, take care.